Hey guys, this is Elle. Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been quite some time since I've been on here and giving you guys some content, so I'm so sorry about that. I know I said before that I would be a little bit more regular on my videos, and I promise you I'm definitely gonna try this time. So stick around for some more content. But with that being said, during my long break, I actually started doing some more research on what new dolls were out there in the market, and I came across the GCDS Bratz collaboration. I believe that's the abbreviation for that designer name. And I was really bummed out that I didn't hear about these sooner because I missed out on both of them, and that really is a bummer. So that collaboration got me thinking, you know what would be a really cool video theme is to take each Bratz and their personalities and match them with a designer brand and see how they look in one of the current runway looks for that brand. So it got me really excited, and of course I started sketching right away. So on this video you will be seeing Cloe and Jade, and I can't wait for you guys to see who I picked for Jade because she is one of my favorite characters, and I've told you guys this before, because she's a little bit more edgy. So I did pick a designer that I felt suited her personality the best. And disclaimer, this is just me having fun with who I think would match best with each character. It's definitely not a dig at anything. It's not a dig at the Bratz dolls or anything. It's just my opinion, so please don't be upset. As a matter of fact, I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section below and what brands you guys think match those Bratz characters. And please remember to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel so that I can bring you guys even more content like this in the future. It really does help me out a lot. So let's get right into that video. So like always, we start out with a fashion figure and we pop on that Bratz face. Now we go in and start drawing the outline of the jeans and the high heels, and I want to talk a little bit about this particular look. So this happens to be Thierry Mugler's Fall 21 Look 24. And I really like this look because it was a little bit more casual. It actually incorporated jeans, which I feel would be something that Jade would be attracted to because she is a younger customer. And I wanted to keep it true to their age as well. So I wanted something that looked trendy and fresh, but was also super edgy. And Thierry Mugler is somebody that is totally edgy. His designs are always fashion forward and so futuristic. I mean, check out this cutout denim corset. So damn cute, totally obsessed. Another thing I wanted to mention is that these looks are gonna be 100% what they are on the runway, and I wanted to keep even the hairstyles the same. So here we go in and we're giving Jade a very sleek bob, which was one of the hairstyles that I saw repeated a lot throughout this fashion show, and I think she looks amazing in it. Now let's go in and give these jeans all of those contrast stripe details. Now let's jump in and fill our girl out with some solid color. And while I'm doing this, I wanted to ask you guys, would you guys actually be interested in seeing a custom Bratz doll with one of these runway fashion looks? If you are, make sure to catch the second episode of this series and vote on either these comments or the next video's comments and let me know if you guys actually want to see one. Now let's jump in and add some mesh details. Now let's go in and start shading out our girl's skin and some of her body yaddy yaddy. For being a Bratz fashion, I have to admit that this particular look is very covered up, but it still channels her personality. Now let's go into her hair and add some glistening details and individual hair strokes. Now let's move down and give these jeans some denim stonewash details. And while I'm doing this, I wanted to kind of take a tally or a vote on who picked up the original 4 characters, the 20-year anniversary dolls, or did you guys pick up the Rock Angels or any of the other re-released merch? I know there was a lot of issues with the Rock Angels girls and their facial screening, so I'm just wondering how many people actually picked those up and are happy with them. Now let's go up to that gorgeous Bratz face and start adding some dimension and shadows to those gorgeous lips in that burnt red color and some gloss details as well. And then we're moving into her eyes and giving those a black smoky effect with a light gray cut crease and some glitter details to the lid and to her center of her eyes. Now let's go in and add some catch lights and shadows to her eyes, as well as finishing off the look with a light blush. At this point, I think she's not giving me enough of a Bratz look, so I make her shoes and feet a little bit larger to really give that Bratz feeling. And finally, let's top off the entire look with some signature Mendoza Gram sparkles, and bam, there's Jade. And even on the runway, wow, I really love how this is like an understated look, but still so edgy at the same time. Really love her, and I really think she would look great as a doll. What do you guys think? And once again, we start off with a fashion figure and pop on that gorgeous Bratz face. And here we start off by drawing in the corset of this particular look, which is going to be a Balenciaga look. I picked this particular look because it's more casual and kind of looks sporty, which I know that's a characteristic that Cloe has. And I wanted to make sure that it's something that I feel like she would wear. And loving how this corset and high-waisted wide leg sweatpants are very casual, yet they're also very high fashion because of the corset and the way it's just put together. I love how high-end fashion is totally looking to the streets for inspiration nowadays, and I'm loving how they incorporated this big oversized padded scarf to this look because it makes it look so luxe yet so casual and urban at the same time. Totally infatuated with it. This particular look I did update a little bit by adding that signature white Balenciaga cap that you will see in a bit. Now let's go in and sketch out Chloe's hair. I'm gonna style it in a ponytail, swept to one side with that white Balenciaga cap that I promised you guys. And I totally love how this looks with this cap. So cute. It totally encapsulates that sportier look that I feel Chloe would rock. Totally loving it so far. Now let's jump in and fill our girl out with some solid color. I'm totally digging this all black look with a pop of white in the cap. So good. Now let's go in and start adding some shading details to all this black. And while I'm doing this, I wanted to mention to you guys that I was totally excited about that Thierry Mugler look on Jade. I really thought it was gonna be my fave. But now looking at this look on Chloe, ooh, girl, she's on fire. I'm really into this super cash look with that dramatic oversized stuffed scarf. And I'm just thinking, how cool would this look in doll form? So far, she probably is my front runner for that custom doll I've been talking about. So sound off below and let me know your thoughts. Which one is your fave out of this video? And maybe she'll be my fave out of all four, who knows? You're gonna have to stick around for that next video with Yasmin and Sasha. Now let's go in and give this girl a little bit of a tan so that we can give some dimension to her nose, her cheekbones, and her forehead. And let's not forget her body. Now let's go in and sketch out those dangly chandelier earrings that she's wearing with this look. I'm just loving how they paired chandelier crystal earrings with this sweatpant look. And now that I added this cap, it just really gives it that juxtaposition feel from glam to sporty. Now let's go in and give this hair some dimension and individual hair stroke details. Now let's slap on that Balenciaga logo, and then let's move on to her face. So I'm going to go into her lips and really darken in and shade them to look like a blood red lipstick with a little bit of gloss details. Then let's move on to her eyes and give it some catch lights and a little bit of shading effect. And then after that, I'm gonna go into her eyebrows and use a very light brown to give them almost like a airbrushed feel. A little bit of a soft blush, and then let's top everything off with a light gray smoky eye. Let's also go in and give Chloe a blood red manicure to match her lips. Let's also make those earrings larger for a more dramatic effect. And the final touch, those Mendoza Gram sparkles. And here is Chloe, all complete and on the runway. Oh my god, totally love her. Like I told you guys before, I actually like this more than Jade's. So this is definitely the front runner right now for me creating a custom. I love her so much. I'm loving all this black with a pop of white. I'm loving how it's branded with the Balenciaga logo, with that glam aesthetic of the earrings and that bright red lip with a matching manicure. Loving everything about her. Who is your fave so far? Jade or Chloe? I love both of them. Sound off below and let me know what you think. And like always, please remember to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my future upcoming videos, and please share this video with all of your friends. It really does help me out a lot. Also remember to turn on those notifications and follow me over at Instagram with the name mendozagram.art, where you can see all of my completed sketches, cool doll photography, and be able to participate in questionnaires for upcoming content on this very channel. And I'll see all of you in my next video.